It is now 6:16 on this Friday night. Jason Michael, fresh back from vacation, looking like he's ready to go.
Yeah, lots of energy.
Great forecast for us as well.
You know, I think we're going to have to shake off the brake dust. I've been so removed from everything over the past couple of weeks since I've been with my family in the South. But, you know, a lot has been happening here in the Northeast as well as the Midwest over the past several days here, especially because of the Canadian wildfires. So we have to talk about that, especially with some air quality issues still lingering that will likely persist overnight tonight into the day tomorrow, as well into the afternoon. 50 still on tap for overnight conditions for Northeast Ohioans. Saturday, we're still going to have some haze and maybe even some veiled afternoon sunshine before we kind of close things out for our Saturday evening. But more 80s are going to be expected. Come Sunday, be happy. Showers are moving back in. So this is what the air quality looks like for Northeast Ohio, at least right now. We're sort of kind of right there in the middle between good and certainly very unhealthy and you know, even hazardous for some areas there. So we're still going to be dealing with that because we're still sort of on the south side of this shunt of poor air quality coming in from all of that smoke and haze back over in the Quebec region of southern Canada. So air quality alert still in effect for Lorain, Medina County, Summit County, Portage County, Cuyahoga Lake, and also Geauga and Ashtabula County through tonight, tomorrow, as well as into the afternoon and evening hours for our Saturday. Could that roll off a little bit sooner? Possibly, but I think we're likely going to keep that on tap and keep that on radar, no pun intended. Here's that pesky area of low pressure that's still been sort of meandering across the Northeast, as well as the New England area over the past couple days here. Because of this has really kind of been locked in with no sort of pick up and go. This has just been bringing that northeasterly trend of that smoke right on down into our region. What is working in tandem for us, though, is that high pressure is still in control, is stabilizing things. So we're going to sort of switch things around over the next 24 to 36 hours. High pressure remains in effect for tomorrow and then departs, and then we'll allow for some unsettled weather with a more potent area of low pressure set to move in Sunday, moving into Monday. So we're still going to stick with this northeasterly wind, northeasterly wind, I should say, northwesterly wind, I should say. You can see, still shaking off that brick dust there. 60s, cooler by the lakeside, mid to low 70s inland. Look at that, 75 degrees for our Dover, New Philly residents there. Low 70s for Ashland, Norwalk at about 74 degrees, then 71 for our friends there in Ravenna. How are we planning out the rest of the evening? Not that bad, okay? We're still going to be mainly clear overnight tonight, but still, again, with that air quality, we cannot emphasize that enough. Low temperatures waking up tomorrow morning, widespread 50s. We're going to have a southwest wind roughly around 5 to 10, staying in the mid to low 50s, you can see for some areas there. And even tomorrow, we're going back into the 80s. Akron at about 83 degrees because of that urban island influence. Looking ahead here, so we're going to keep it fairly large for you. So we rid ourselves of the area low pressure in New England. High pressure departs for us. We start to get more unsettled weather moving again Sunday leading in towards Monday. We could likely have some rumbles possible Sunday night into Monday, and that'll likely bleed over into Monday and Tuesday as well. Would this be a widespread event for us? I don't think so, but I think by the time we get to Sunday night, maybe a tenth, maybe 2/10 of an inch of rainfall, but it comes even more widespread, and we start to increase those numbers Tuesday, Wednesday, leading into Thursday, which is why we keep those rain chances around in your Union Home Mortgage 7-day outlook. Cooler for the start of the week, but we certainly warm things up by the end with sunshine on Friday. Russ and Laura?
All right, Jason, thanks a lot.